Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Santiago. I'm very glad that you're back here seeing another tutorial. Today we're going to be making the last part of a really cool software that is called Pictory. If you haven't checked out the previous videos, Pictory is a software used to create videos. You can do that in a bunch of different ways. You can do it with a text, you can do it with a URL, you can upload a video and then edit that video using some of the automatic tools of the AI. You can use a PowerPoint presentation to create a video, or you can even record your screen. The software has a lot of tools for you to create the scripts, for you to create the scenes. You can pick out from a bunch of different media. If you haven't checked out all of those videos, I really invite you to go to the channel and do that so you can get up to speed on how this software works. I am using one of the paid plans. If you want to use one of those as well, there are some affiliate links on the description box down below for you guys to use. And without further ado, let's get started with the last Pictory video. In this video, we're going to be generating a video from a prompt. We're going to be using some visuals from the library that the software has. We're going to be choosing some music, and we're going to be choosing some voices for the video to have. So I'm gonna make my face disappear so you can see my screen better, and I'll see you guys in the end. So this is Pictory's homepage as always. These are some of the projects that we did on some of the previous videos. In this one, for example, I uploaded a video of myself that I had on YouTube, and we repurposed it to be a short format video using some of the AI tools, such as adding captions and highlighting some parts of the video. We even created an avatar of ourselves with a little video that we recorded. We were checking out all of these functionalities in previous videos, but what we're going to be doing today is going to this option right here that says text to video. Right here you can write your own script. You can input it from another software if you already have it, or you can click on this option right here that says start with an idea, and then you can describe to the AI what you want the video to be. You can pick from a bunch of different video types. You can pick from explainer, marketing, internal communications, tutorials, or product introductions. Let's say that we want to make a tutorial on something really easy, like how to fry an egg. We can write that description right here for the software to get a better idea of what video we're trying to create. We can pick out from a bunch of different platforms in which the video is going to be going to. Let's say that we want this video to be going to YouTube. Then we're going to pick out a specific length. I don't want it to be that long, so I'm going to be choosing from 1 minute. Once everything's looking like you want it to, you can just click on generate script. Then Pickford, which is Pictory's mascot, is going to take a couple of seconds to create the script. This is the script that it produced. It is called How to Perfectly Fry an Egg. Right here we have the script that is describing the different steps. On the bottom we have some options. If we select the script, we can change it on a bunch of different ways. We can rephrase it, we can shorten it, we can make it a bit longer. We can change the tone of the script. For example, once again, if we pick on tutorial and click on this option, the software is then going to repurpose the script once again for it to match specifically what we want to have in our video. If we click on replace script, it's going to be added to this part once again. Or if you select it all and click on ask the AI, you can write a description of what you want to be changed from the script. For example, I want the steps to be numbered, so I'm just going to write numbered steps. I'm going to click on this option right here and see what Pickford does. Right now, these are going to be divided into steps. I'm going to replace it like that. The final video as of now is going to be 47 seconds. We can once again choose the format that we want our video to have, 16:9, since it is going to YouTube. Right here we have the settings for the scenes to be created. I always leave this on because they are really helpful in the editing part. The first one says create scenes on sentences, so each of these sentences is going to be one scene. We can select the create scenes on line breaks when a line break occurs on the script. We can select the option for highlight keywords with AI for them to be highlighted in the caption, and we can select the option for the software to select the visuals automatically for us. I'm going to leave all of those on, and I'm going to click on generate video. Then we can pick from a theme for our video. I don't want to use any of the templates on this video as of now because all of these are a bit more commercial than what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to leave it on none. And then the software is going to take a couple of seconds to create the scenes and analyze the project that we're creating. So the software created 10 scenes, since they are 10 steps on frying an egg that the software created with the script. We can check out each specific scene right here if we click on them, or if we click on them on the bottom right here. If you want to have the same visuals in 2 scenes, you can click on this option that says link scenes, and they are going to be with the same visuals. Right now, scenes 1 and 2 have the same visuals as we see right here. But if we unlink them, they're going to be changed once again. Scene number 1 are some eggs right here, and scene number 2 is a frying pan or a skillet. And if you double click, you can change the script whichever way that you want. You can delete sentences or words, and you can do that any way you wanted to. Right here on the bottom, you can add transitions between scenes for the video to be more professional. For example, if I want to have a wipe up in this specific transition, is going to be added. Let's say that on scene 4 and 5, I want to have a wipe down, and on scenes 7 and 8, I want to have a radial transition. Right here on this part on visuals, we can change the way that each specific scene looks. Right here we have these eggs, but the software automatically creates some suggestions if we want to change that scene. For example, if I wanted this egg to be the first scene, I can choose from that option, or I can search the library writing specifically what I want to do. Let's say that I want to search for the word oil that is on the script right here. The software is then going to produce a bunch of different images with the word oil in it. And we can further specify this part for us to get the specific image that we want. We can look for images or videos. We can change the category to be a bunch of different groups of images. We can change the style if we want, for example, a cartoon image or an abstract image, and so on. Right here, you can change the way in which the captions look. We can add elements such as basic forms, stickers, and GIFs, and some emojis. For example, we could add text if we wanted to add a bit more text to our video. And if we wanted it to add some audio to the video, we would go to this option right here. You could also record your own voice, reading the script for you to have your own voice on the video, or you can pick out from a bunch of different AI voices that the software has. You can pick out from a bunch of different languages. Right now we're in English since the script is in English, but you can change the accent, and you can change, for example, the age, the purpose, and the gender of your final voice. Or you could even upload a file that you have already recorded on another device, let's say a tape recorder or your cell phone. You could upload that and add to your final video. Let's say that I want to pick this voice.
The only thing to do with good advice is to pass it on.
If I click on generate and apply, the software is going to take a couple of seconds to apply that voice to all of the scenes, the 10 scenes. So we could preview the scenes with the new voice, such as this one.
1. Gather your essentials. 1 egg, oil, salt, and pepper.
This would be scene number 1. We can check out another one.
2. Set a non-stick skillet on medium heat.
As you see right now, the voice that is speaking the script is Abby, which is the one that I selected. If you want to change the music from specific scenes, you can do that as well. If you go to audio once again and you click on this option that says music, you can choose from a bunch of different songs that the library has, and you can change a specific music from a specific scenes if you wanted to. You can also upload your own media for you to have specific music in scenes, and once again you can upload your own voice for it to be on the final video. Once everything's looking like you want it to, you can do a couple of things. You can preview the video before you download it, or you can click on download. Then the software is gonna process the scenes for you to download the video. Then the software is gonna generate the video, and that is going to take a couple of seconds as well. Once the video has already processed, you can do some stuff right here. You can copy the link if you want to share it with someone. You can export only the audio if you want to use it in another project. You can export the captions in these different file formats, or you can download the whole video. That is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to save it locally on my computer, and then I'm going to open it and show it to you guys.
1. Gather your essentials. 1 egg, oil, salt, and pepper. 2. Set a non-stick skillet on medium heat. 3. Pour a tablespoon of oil into the skillet and let it warm up. Don't let it smoke. 4. Crack the egg gently into a small bowl to prevent shell bits. 5. Carefully slide the egg into the skillet. 6. Cook the egg for around 2 to 3 minutes until the whites are firm and the yolk is runny. 7. If you prefer sunny side up, leave it. For over easy, gently flip it after 2 minutes. 8. Add salt and pepper for seasoning to taste. 9. Use a spatula to lift the egg out of the skillet. 10. Place it on a plate and enjoy your perfectly fried egg.
As you see, the final video that the software creates is really cool. We just did all of that using one prompt. We just wrote the instruction for the software to create a tutorial video on how to fry an egg. And all in all, the process is really fast and easy to understand. The software is really intuitive. You can do this in just a couple of minutes, and then you have a really cool video that you can use in a bunch of different scenarios. I really invite you to subscribe to the channel once again, so you don't miss out any of the videos that we're going to be uploading. And without further ado, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.